Look who's just moved to LA.
Hey, we're sitting here. Haven't got our apartment yet.
Hi. I just moved to LA too.
Yay.
I'm so happy to be here.
You're a day early for your apartment,
Yeah,
so they're gonna spend the night in the back house. Hopefully, no possums get you.
Oh, I know. That's what he was saying.
I kind of want to snuggle with one tonight. I mean,
No, you don't. They're so scary. They're so
ugly.
scary.
You'll
Yeah.
hear if there's a possum back there.
Oh,
You'll know.
it's yeah. I had one bad
Is
possum.
it
The one experience I had was I was walking out of my apartment and I just, for some reason, I had a sense, and I looked up, you know, because it's a very small apartment. I looked up because it was an outdoor apartment, and there was literally a possum on the top going, like waiting to kill me if I was a bad person. It was so scary, and I was like, ah! I like, ran inside and shut the door.
Oh my god.
Good story.
That's a great story.
Was that a great story?
Yeah, I had the exact same story like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Oh, everybody has the same story because the possums are scared.
Yeah, when they see you, they just make
So
a scary face.
they
and
go
freak
into
you out. But they're not really gonna hurt you.
no.
They're just like,
I mean,
holy shit, I'm scared. So
yeah, that's exactly what they do. She was asking me who this was, and I said Elizabeth Taylor, and you had not heard of her, right?
And then I said that Jack Johnson, who
Yeah, and
was famous for the Curious George soundtrack, which everybody knows.
she was telling me she didn't know who Elizabeth Taylor was, and I was like, oh my god, and like, who's your icon? She said Jack Johnson. I was like, shit. I was like, who's that? And then she was like, oh my god, and she was like, well, he did the Curious George soundtrack. And I was like, what does that mean?
He's done bigger things than that. I don't know.
And then you're like, he's way more famous than that.
I know. Why would you make that an
is that what he's
example?
known for?
She was, I mean, she's best friends with Michael Jackson. You know who Michael Jackson is, right?
No.
Michael Jackson?
Oh my god! That was good acting! No, but you did that very subtly. That was amazing. I thought you really didn't know for a second. Because you did it really. Are you serious?
Oh my god.
No, okay, alright.
He was so worried. This is very dull.
But I'm gullible. No, I'm very paranoid of every person in the world. Like, I think everybody's a killer. Like,
Me
bad.
too.
I'm paranoid of everybody. You're like that too?
Yeah, we thought we saw someone robbing at someplace, but
Yeah.
we don't think that happened.
You're like, we just watched somebody get robbed.
Yeah.
Well, he was the only
On
one
a road
who
trip.
was, he had a black mask on and a big bag and a gun. So
He probably was robbing someone. How do you know they didn't get robbed? You're like, I don't know. I just ran away.
No, we drove off. Left. We're like,
You didn't call 911?
It was a gas station. No. I was too afraid. I don't want to get involved in that.
No, I'm paranoid. Like, anybody walking down the street, I'm like, oh my god, he's so dangerous. They're all, but if I'm friends with you or I know you, almost anything you say, I'll believe. We're gonna go get some pigberry because it's been months, and I used to get it almost every day.
Oh my god.
I like this. I love it.
I was saying it'd be funny if Lisa started a music career and that's what her singing style was.
That'd be awesome.
How'd it go? Try it.
I can't. I don't know it. I don't know how to do it. I'd have to learn.
If you learned, it would be awesome. You tell me. You practice? It's a hit. Let's go to Pinkberry.
So we were watching Degrassi, and I was saying when I was younger, the only episode I really, really remember is how there was, this was like the really old school Degrassi, there was a bully, and he had AIDS, and they were like dealing with like really hardcore stuff. So we're sitting here watching this episode, and this couple has sex, and we're like, and then she's looking through his drawers, and then she sees AZT, which in my head I knew that was like an AIDS medicine, and I was like, oh my god, and I was like so excited because I was like, he's got the AIDS, and this guy get AIDS, but then it became, I was like, I couldn't believe it was like the exact same thing in the new generation, but then I got really annoyed because he gave her AIDS. And he was annoyed that she was annoyed at him for giving him AIDS. Weren't you so annoyed, Brady?
I was annoyed. I was so annoyed.
Wasn't it crazy?
It was so stupid.
Wasn't it
like,
insane?
She was apologizing to him.
Yep.
It was so frustrating. Like,
Yeah.
no. And then they became like friends at the end. Like,
Yeah. Because she came in and is like, oh my god, you have AIDS, why didn't you tell me? And he was like, you didn't ask. Who does that? Like, what? And he's like, thanks for judging me. And she's like, I'm sorry. Yeah, because I was really heated about it. I was so pissed. I've never seen this new generation, and I'm so amped up. And then I was looking up every AIDS statistic to explain to them about AIDS. Because you guys weren't really taught much about AIDS.
No, we were talking about like pregnancy.
Oh yeah, like Teen Mom
Yeah.
and all that stuff, yeah. Because
Like,
now it's a
that'd
whole
be
thing.
pretty Teen Mom made Brittany wanna go and get a kid.
So it's
What?
weird.
Are you
because
serious?
Now, that's what I asked for Christmas. I asked for a baby.
What? Oh, you're totally kidding. Fuck you guys. See how gullible I am? I was like, you do?
That's what
I was like, I watch that show and I never want to have a kid because it looks so hard. Oh my god, you guys are really, really... You're all very suspect.
That's why we
right
moved to
now.
California.
Yeah, I know. To fool me, to make a fool of me. Anyway, I just wanted to tell this story to you guys.